Imagine stepping out of an airplane and walking not onto a jet bridge, but directly into an oven. Not a dry baking oven, but a sauna. A thick, heavy wall of heat that instantly coats your skin and steals the breath from your lungs. This isn't an exaggeration. This is the first sensation of a Dubai summer. We see the viral videos of people cooking eggs on the pavement, and we laugh. But when you're here, and the temperature gauge climbs past 45, then 50 degrees Celsius, you realize this isn't a joke. It's an environment actively hostile to human life. Most people think the answer is simple. Just stay inside. Hide in the glorious air-conditioned malls and hotels until the seasons change. But that's the tourists' answer. That's missing the point entirely. Millions of people don't just survive here. They thrive. They work. They play. They build their lives in the shadow of this immense heat. How? Because they know the code. They understand that surviving here isn't about hiding from the sun. It's about outsmarting it. Over the next few minutes, we're going to decode that survival guide. By the end of this journey, you won't just know the practical tips. You'll understand the intricate dance between humanity and extreme nature that makes this city possible. A dance that starts not with technology or architecture, but with the most fundamental thing of all. What's happening inside your own body? The first and most critical rule of the desert is hydration. That sounds obvious, right? Drink water. But it's far more nuanced than that. In this humidity, your body sweats profusely, even when you're standing still. You are losing a battle of attrition against the atmosphere. And with every drop of sweat, you're not just losing water. You're losing vital salts, potassium, magnesium, the electrolytes that keep your muscles firing and your brain functioning correctly. Guzzling down liters of plain water can counterintuitively make the problem worse by further diluting the essential minerals you have left. This is where you see the first piece of local genius. Forget the sugary sports drinks. Look for a simple, white, unassuming drink called Laban, found in every corner store. It's a cool, liquid yogurt with one crucial ingredient: salt. It's tangy, incredibly refreshing, and replenishes both fluids and sodium in perfect harmony. It's the city's unofficial survival elixir, a tradition born from Bedouin wisdom that modern science confirms is incredibly effective. The lesson is profound. You don't just need to refill the tank. You need to put the right fuel in. This same principle extends to food. Locals instinctively eat their water, consuming cucumbers, watermelon, and leafy salads that are packed with both H2O and essential nutrients. It's a holistic, internal defense system. And once that internal fortress is secure, you can begin to think about your armor, because the next battle is fought on your skin. So you've fortified your body from the inside. You're hydrating intelligently, replacing not just the water, but the vital salts and minerals the heat relentlessly strips away. But that's only half the battle. Your first physical contact with the sun's assault happens on your skin. And the secret to winning that fight is thousands of years old, woven into the very fabric of the culture. Your first instinct coming from a cooler climate might be to wear as little as possible. Shorts, a tank top. It seems logical. But it's a rookie mistake. Exposing that much skin to the direct, blistering sun is like offering a formal invitation to heat stroke. The real wisdom lies not in wearing less, but in wearing smarter. Look around. You'll see the traditional Emirati Kandora for men and the Abaya for women. These aren't just cultural or religious garments. They are masterpieces of environmental design. Let's break down the science. First, the color. The light shades of white, beige, or gray act like a mirror, reflecting a huge percentage of the sun's thermal radiation away from the body. Dark colors, in contrast, act like a sponge, absorbing that same heat and transferring it directly to you. Second, and most importantly, is the fit. The loose, flowing design is pure genius. It creates a private, portable shade system. But the real magic is the microclimate it engineers. As your body heat warms the air trapped underneath the fabric, that warm air rises and escapes through the neck and sleeves. This creates a subtle vacuum, which in turn pulls cooler, ambient air up from the bottom. It's a passive, self-ventilating system, a gentle, constant breeze you carry with you. The material itself is the final touch. Lightweight, natural fabrics like cotton and linen are breathable. They allow sweat to evaporate efficiently from the skin, which is your body's primary cooling mechanism. Synthetic fabrics like polyester, on the other hand, trap moisture and heat, creating a personal greenhouse effect. So you have a reflective color, a self-ventilating fit, and a breathable fabric. It's a trifecta of low-tech, high-impact climate control. Now, imagine taking that same principle of creating a cool, sheltered space and applying it to an entire city. This is the next layer of Dubai's survival code. From a distance, it looks like a collection of isolated glass towers, but on the ground, you discover the city's greatest secret. It's not a collection of buildings. It is in many ways one single interconnected oasis. The air-conditioned metro doesn't just drop you at a station, it delivers you into a climate-controlled sky bridge, which flows seamlessly into a mall the size of a town. A place where you can ski on real snow, wander through a rainforest, and greet penguins, all while it's 50 degrees outside. These structures aren't just for shopping, they are the public parks and town squares of the summer. They are the circulatory system of the city, allowing you to live a full life, shielded from the elements. But even this incredible infrastructure isn't the final piece of the puzzle. To truly master the heat, you have to change something far more fundamental. You have to change time itself. We've seen how ancient wisdom in clothing and futuristic vision in architecture create a physical shield against the heat. You can fortify your body from the inside and navigate the city as if it were one giant air-conditioned sanctuary. But the final and perhaps most profound layer of survival is not physical, it's psychological. It's a complete recalibration of your relationship with the 24-hour day. To truly thrive here, you must learn to live on the sun's terms, not your own. In most of the world, the day peaks in the afternoon. That's when life is at its busiest, its most productive. In the Dubai summer, that same period, from roughly noon to 4 o'clock, is known as the dead zone. It's a citywide siesta. The streets fall silent. Construction sites pause. The relentless energy of the metropolis holds its breath, retreating into the cool indoors. To fight this lull is to fight a tidal wave. You will lose. The wise don't fight it. They join it. They rest. They work from home. They embrace the quiet. This isn't laziness, it's a strategic retreat, because they know what's coming. As the sun begins its slow descent towards the horizon, a palpable shift occurs. It feels like a second sunrise. The evening call to prayer echoes through the air, and with it, the city awakens. This is when the day truly begins. The parks, deserted just hours before, suddenly fill with the laughter of children on slides,
and families spreading out picnic blankets. The beaches, once scorching and empty, become vibrant social hubs under the stars. The entire rhythm of life is inverted. Running errands at 10 p.m. is normal. Grocery stores are bustling at midnight. Outdoor cafes and souks, which were ghost towns in the afternoon, now pulse with light, sound, and the smell of cardamom-scented coffee and grilled meats. You learn to do your living in the cooler margins of the day, in the early morning, and, most importantly, deep into the night. You don't conquer the day, you gracefully sidestep its harshest hours and embrace the vibrant, electric life of the Dubai night. This adaptation is more than just a schedule change. It's a fundamental mindset shift, from resistance to acceptance. You stop seeing the heat as an enemy to be defeated and start respecting it as a powerful, defining force of nature. This shared experience fosters a unique kind of unspoken community. The knowing nod between two people dashing from one air-conditioned space to another. The shared relief of stepping into a blast of cold air. It's a collective challenge that binds the city together. So, surviving the Dubai summer is a masterclass in human ingenuity. It's a symphony of solutions, from the salt in a simple yogurt drink, to the precise weave of a linen shirt, to the grand, interconnected vision of a city-sized oasis, and the ultimate wisdom of bowing to the power of the sun. You arrive thinking the goal is to beat the heat, but you leave understanding that it's about creating a remarkable, intelligent, and deeply human harmony with it.